Hey guys, Cyberdena here. So this week's video is going to be an UMBREON inspired makeup look. So I've sort of started the first eye. So I'm going to take you through this and then we get to do all the fun stuff. So I'm just using the Jeffree Star Alien palette and using like a sort of fluffy duo fiber brush, starting with Tall Grey. I've already primed my eyes using the Zoeva matte eyeshadow primer, and so I'm just going to take Tall Grey and I'm just going to start mapping out the outer shape that I want. So this is like our transition color. Any kind of light grey works for this. We're just doing a very basic smoky eye to start. And I'm just going to run that same colour just under my lower lash line. It doesn't matter if it's messy, it's meant to be smoky and blown out. Then once you're happy with that transition colour, I'm going to use a double-ended brush from Eco Tools. It's got like a little fat, flat, pretty dense little end and a sort of fluffy tapered end. So I'm going to start with the packing end and I'm going to pack some of the shade Black Hole all over my lid. So any matte black is good for this. And you kind of want to stamp it on so that you don't get a bunch of fallout. If the black you usually use has got a lot of fallout, you can pack some like translucent powder underneath your eyes, or do your eyes first and then foundation. But I knew that I wanted to do something smoky, so I didn't want to try to mess around with eyeshadow and then foundation and then mess. So I'm willing to risk the fallout. And then once you've got that on, using the sort of fluffier end and just tapping in a little and then just blending that into the grey. I'm leaving my inner corner blank because I want to put a highlight there, and it's just going to be easier if there's not a bunch of black to make it nice and bright. I'm also going to use the packing end to just lightly go along my lower lash line with the black as well. And I'm just going to use that brush from the grey just to help blend that all together. And I'm also going to use that to tightline my upper and lower waterline. So now I'm going to use the Essence Super Last waterproof eyeliner to create a wing. I'm going to use just a little detailer brush just because I don't like the brush that it came with in the eyeliner. It's big and floppy and just not good in my opinion. Alright, I'm going to get a bit experimental and see if this works. I'm going to use a really little fluffy brush and the shade Wow from the Jawbreaker palette. And I'm just going to sort of, I don't know how to describe it. I'm just going to pop a little bit of a yellow line across my wing. So I'm just stamping this on to get as much of that yellow as I can. I think that did what I wanted it to, so I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And now using the Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Queen Bee, which is just a yellow. So if you've got a yellow eyeliner or another brand of yellow liquid lipstick. And I'm just going to take that on a little art brush. And I'm going to do like an orbit eyeliner. And so the idea, like how Umbreon has the rings, I want the ring to go around my eyeliner. So if you don't feel too confident with making your lines line up on the side where the eyeliner cuts through, you can just do a full circle or a full oval and then go back over one of the lines with your eyeliner, or you can just kind of eyeball it. And for the inner corner, I'm going to mix together Drug Lord and Queen Bee to make a pale yellow. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner with a little flat brush. And then I'm just going to use that little fluffy brush from doing the yellow just to blend out the edge a little bit. And then I'm going to use the shade Jawbreaker from the Jawbreaker palette, which is just a nice shimmery pale yellow. And I'm just going to press that over. And to finish the eyes, I'm going to use the Essence Get Big Lashes mascara on my bottom and top eyelashes. And I think to finish the eyes, I'm just going to apply a couple of gems to where I would do my eyebrows. And then I'm going to take the shade Wow and just blend around them and peel them off to leave a little negative space. And I'm just going to use a bit of a fluffier brush for this. And I think I'm going to add some Jawbreaker over the top just for some shine. And now what I'm going to do is, using Wow on that brush, I'm just going to do a line across my nose and a line down my chin like I tend to do in a few looks. And then I'm going to use the shade Queen Bee to go over them to do sort of that neon effect like I've got with the Orbit liner. I'm going to try and outline the negative space with more of that Queen Bee shade. If you did want to add in red, you could do your eyebrows red, or maybe smoke out your lower lash line with red just to add in that vibe, but I think it's fun just to have all black and yellow. Or if you get those full red scleras, that'd be a really cool look. I might have to invest in some. Alright, and that is the completed look. If you liked this video and you liked this look, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!